It was 3:07 a.m. when the relentless pounding jolted our isolated cabin like an earthquake. "Open this door now, or you're going straight to jail," a shrill voice demanded, flashlight beams slashing through the windows like searchlights in a nightmare. I snapped awake beside my 13-year-old son, Lucas, whose birth defect left his left leg weakened, but his brain razor-sharp and unyielding. No cop cars, no uniforms, just Margaret Hayes, the iron-fisted HOA tyrant, backed by two thugs in knockoff SWAT gear, pretending she ruled the wilderness. What she didn't realize was that the fragile boy she overlooked was gripping a smartwatch primed to dismantle her web of deception, homicide, and avarice. Where are you tuning in from? Drop a note below. Cause this yarn about a domineering bully facing holy reckoning from the dismissed will have you raging against every bloated bureaucracy that's ever squeezed the little guy. Flashback a bit. As a seasoned cybersecurity specialist for defense firms, I've cultivated habits that scream UV light bedside, doors bolted thrice, stranger plates etched in memory. That night, Lucas murmured, "Dad, intruders," his voice steady as he hit record on his watch. Despite his physical hurdles, he's a digital prodigy, zeroing in on Margaret's creepy fixation with our ancient water well. I eased the door open on its chain. "It's the dead of night, what's your game?" I barked. Margaret thrust phony citations blaring noise, rogue builds all stamped fresh that day, stinking of forgery. Her glare wasn't mere fury, it was rapacious, eyeing our turf like a vault of secrets. This wasn't our debut tango. Half a year prior, claiming Grandpa Elijah Monroe's 50-acre haven after my wife's cancer fight, I craved serenity for Lucas in the Whispering Woods. Margaret and her sister Patricia dropped by for a welcome, but it reeked of valuation. Patricia spilled on Oak Ridge Ventures, sniffing around for luxury builds. Lucas caught Margaret photographing the well. My probe revealed Mayor Victor Lang helming Oak Ridge, snapping up lots dirt cheap post-owner tragedies. Lucas breached local cams. Margaret lurked 15 times, pacing boundaries. Our title? Pre-HOA, yet maps were tampered. Margaret fixed elections with phantom voters and rigged proxies. Grandpa? Booted from Oak Ridge amid embezzlement claims, water rights pilfered. The safe unlocked with Lucas's birthday code. Within, titles, scam proofs, a note, "Jack, if Margaret moves, deploy Exhibit A." Tapes nailed her scheming grandpas, vanishing through toxins, staging organic ends with crooked corners. Extra audio, while taintings, bullying via Shadow Oak security, her ex's sham outfit. Lucas's migraines. No mere tension, toxic metals from our water. Margaret wasn't harassing. She was assassinating for a $15 million aquifer fueling a $2.8 billion casino plot linked to shady Silver Springs casinos, with mob undercurrents. Hospital labs sealed it. Dr. Sophia Grant recoiled. "This is calculated, tried killing." Alerting cops and CPS. Lucas, hooked to fluids, dissected. "Dad, tie it to Grandpa's demise." We exposed Margaret's syndicate, dosing seniors, bogus obits, flips to dummies. Shadow Oak sprawled states, commodifying torment. Margaret's menace text, CPS setup looming. Sunrise ushered Patricia, battered and frantic. Margaret's demonic slayed 6 elders, Grandpa included. She's double-crossing all, plotting my suicide after the haul. Files exposed Margaret hogging gains, planting crank in our cellar for CPS. Lucas wired cams, we duplicated proofs. CPS stormed at 2 p.m., badges flashing, homing on the stash. Lucas streamed live, setup unfolding. Masses viewed the find, fury erupting. Margaret crashed in, crowing, her boasts beamed globally. Defend Monroe cabin blew up. Dusk, Margaret's brutes smashed in Lucas's snare erupted, amazing grace, at ear-splitting decibels, flashes like godly fury. Goons bolted, howling of specters. Margaret's rival broadcast flopped, her frenzy memed eternally. FBI hit by 1:30 a.m. Detective Megan Holt. Your feeds Rico gold slangs, extortion spanning borders. Sweeps bared 7 poisonings, Vegas ties. Margaret drew life. Lang 15 years. Fortune ceded $50 million restitution. Casino scrapped, aquifer shielded. HOA crumbled to equitable board. Value spiked, Mrs. Lee through restorative grills. We erected Monroe Alert Hub versus scams, showcasing Lucas's gadget, my beam, snapped bolt. Lucas MIT scouted, FBI lauded. A year later, deck gazing, he queried, Grandpa proud? Hell yes, I affirmed. You showed the feeble, crushed despots. This epic stirs storms. HOAs as rogue regimes, teen hacks as salvation when badges doze. Lucas's breaches valiant or felonious. It provokes, when venom flows from taps, awaits saviors or blast truth online. Fairness insists we clash dismissal ain't flaw, it's firepower.